Let's talk about the three things that could get your YouTube channel deleted. So the first one, it is spamming other people's comment section, asking other people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Either you will say, hey, subscribe to my channel and I will subscribe to yours, or you scratch my back and I'll scratch your back, or hug for hug, or sub for sub, or anything along those lines, where sometimes you say, please go and comment on this video, and then when you comment, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. All of these things are against the YouTube community guidelines, and it could get your YouTube channel deleted from the platform. In most cases, this is done by new YouTubers who probably don't know that they are not allowed to do this sort of practice. Anyways, I would fail to understand why you wouldn't know about this policy, because it is in the YouTube policies. It's very important that when you start a YouTube channel, that you also learn the policies of YouTube, because YouTube also has rules and regulations that us YouTubers need to follow every single time. And one of that is spamming. Basically, by spamming, I mean you go to this YouTube video and you leave a comment for people to subscribe to your channel, and you go to the next and the next and the next and the next. Guess what? The YouTube algorithm knows you, and it will know that this is what you are doing, and therefore it will deem that as spamming, and therefore you will get yourself a warning from YouTube. And if you repeat the same offense in the space of 90 days, then YouTube is going to suspend your channel for 2 weeks, where you'll not be able to upload any videos for 2 weeks. If you come back and within that 90 days again you do the same practice, then YouTube will remove your channel off the platform. So please be careful. Do not do this. I see this all the time. And YouTubers, where you are doing this, do have the right to block you and report you to YouTube. And once that happens, of course, YouTube is going to pay attention, and it will keep an eye on your channel should you repeat this offense, and you will get yourself in trouble with the YouTube algorithm, basically YouTube, and get yourself deleted off the platform. And you may not actually be allowed to open another YouTube channel. The other one, which I see very often done by many small YouTube channels, is using another YouTuber's channel name in their metadata. The metadata, as you know, it is the title of the video, it is the thumbnail, is the description box, as well as tags. That is what you call metadata on YouTube. I've seen some people, just to boost their views and subscribers, they would use a name of a popular YouTuber, and just so that the algorithm reads that name, so that they people come also to view your videos and also probably even subscribe. That is called fake engagement, and YouTube policies do not allow that. Once again, if you are practicing this, YouTube at some point will send you a warning, and if you don't take this warning and you continue to do so, then you are going to be suspended again for 2 weeks from the platform, and you will not be able to upload. And if you repeat it with the same 90 days, then your YouTube channel is going to be deleted off the platform. So please do not use other big channels' names on your description box or tags, or even on your video title, unless you are talking about that content creator on your videos. Either it's somebody that you are collaborating with and you are letting know your community that you'll be collaborating with Clantis, or I, as Clantis, I'm going to be collaborating with Sims Right, or whatever the case might be. Yes, Sims Right is my friend, so that is why I'm gonna use a name. Other than that, unless I'm going to be talking about that content creator, then I can use their name or channel name in my description box, or even in the title of my video, and also in the tags, because at the end of the day, I would also like to see Sims Right people coming to view the video that myself and Sims Right have collaborated in. So that's the only time you are allowed to use somebody else's channel name, not nilly-willy. The third thing that could get a YouTube channel deleted off the platform is copyright music. I've heard people say, oh no, you're not going to get any copyright claim or copyright strike, especially strike, because that's what it's important here. Claims are okay, but strikes, That is what you need to look out for as a YouTuber. Now, I've heard people say, no, you can use 2 seconds of the song, or 7 seconds of the song, or 20 seconds of the song. No, you're not allowed to use any amount of time on a particular song to be played on your videos. You are going to gain yourself a copyright strike. Once again, your copyrights are not allowed to be more than 2. On the third copyright strike, you are going to be deleted off the platform. That it's logical. If you do not have permission or license to play a song, whether it's part of the song, 2 seconds of the song, 7 seconds of the song, or 20 seconds of the song, you're just not allowed to play it, because YouTube is going to hit you with a copyright strike. And if these copyright strikes become more than 2, then you are going to be deleted off the platform. Be careful. That is why I would rather you not use music at all on your videos than gaining yourself some copyright strikes. However, there are options that the YouTube community guidelines do give you if you ever get a warning for violating a policy. There is a training that YouTube takes you through. I'm not going to mention it in this video. That's for you to go and check what exactly is this training immediately I have violated any of the YouTube community guidelines, whether that is spamming people, or that it is copyright music, or using another channel name in your metadata. These will guide you as to what you can do. Yes, once you get a warning, you can appeal that warning, or you can appeal the copyright strike, but there are stringent process that is going to take place, and they will let you know whether or not this is a mistake, or it was not a mistake on YouTube's part. But the whole point here is to protect your YouTube channel from YouTube deleting your channel simply because you've been ignorant of YouTube policies. Ignorance of the law is not a defense. Just always know that. That is why it's important for you as a content creator on YouTube to learn about these policies. Now, the big one is definitely the community guidelines. Now, the community guidelines purpose is simply to protect the users of YouTube from content that might be harmful. And the community guidelines actually gives you guidance as to what content you can create and what content you are not allowed to create. Amongst those are impersonation policy. You're not allowed to impersonate somebody else on your videos or on your channel. Child safety policy. This one is violated a lot by mothers who are content creators here on YouTube. And I don't know how many times I have preached this. Do not show your children on your videos. But no, people still show their children. And yet this is a community guideline policy where you might find YouTube might do all the right things for you right now. But once the algorithm gets to your channel and see that you are posting your children, don't come back and say, Clantis, how do I appeal this? Because I'm going to tell you straight on your face, I told you so. But right now, I've done my job and I told you, don't put your children on your videos because of the child safety policy, and you do it anyway. I can't tell you what to do. It's your channel. You're an adult. You make choices, and you have to suffer the consequences of your choices someday when the algorithm gets to your videos and say, you violated child safety policy, and possibly your channel might even get deleted. And then the third one is harassment policy, but there are other policies which includes advertiser-friendly content guidelines, which is a policy on its own. Very important for you to learn, because you are going to get monetized at some point as long as you've not violated any of the YouTube policies that might jeopardize your monetization. Because once you are monetized, there are guidelines as well that you need to follow, where you're not allowed to do certain things as a content creator on your videos, so it does not violate the advertiser-friendly content guidelines or policy. So harassment policy is very important. Don't go around, and I see this is happening right now between two podcasters who are also YouTubers. They are having a beef, and I don't think YouTube is going to take kindly to that type of beef that is taking place between these podcasters who also post their podcast on YouTube. That is considered as harassment policy. Harassment, it doesn't only mean you are being harassed, it's also when YouTubers are getting at each other. There's actually a specific policy on YouTube that specifically talks about that we are not allowed to beef with one another. Like we've seen in the past where YouTubers in South Africa were doing some stuff towards each other. And I think as South Africa, we may have lost a point or two or three when it came to YouTube because of these being on each other's throats. So avoid that type of content. If you've been provoked by another YouTuber, rather report the YouTuber to YouTube rather than you creating a video and now you have a spat in public. YouTube will delete both your channels if this is a back and forth type of situation. I hope this Altido and McG situation will be solved immediately before they disappear off the platform at some point if this continues to happen. So be careful of such things because YouTube does not appreciate it. Again, YouTube's main point here is to protect the users from harmful content or content that might create a division, dissension, discord, and all those sort of things. These things are not allowed.